Port Orleans French Quarter is one of Disney's moderate resorts, themed after the French Quarter in New Orleans. There is very little in-your-face Disney decor like many of the value resorts, and it is half the size of its sister resort, Port Orleans Riverside. The main building is small, but it has everything you need: lobby, check-in, bell service, food outlets, and gift shop. Because of its small size, there are fewer people in general. If you don't like being with 1,000 other people at all times, the French Quarter's intimate size may appeal to you. French Quarter is compact in its layout, and you can easily walk from one end of the resort to the other in less than 5 minutes. No matter what room you are staying in, you are not far from the pool, food court, bus station, boat to Disney Springs, or the main building. There are 7 buildings that make up the resort. They resemble little townhomes with yards in front and fountains everywhere. Paths and walkways look like streets. As you walk, you need to read the street signs. Some are real street names and some are real funny. The street names not only appear on the wrought iron post, but also tiled into the sidewalks. This is a very New Orleans thing to do, showing Disney's excellent attention to detail. And in the evening, the gas lights come on, creating a very romantic walk around the resort. Room categories are standard, garden, pool, and riverview. The standard rooms will most likely have a view of the parking lot, and the riverview rooms are on the far side of the resort, as well as being the furthest away. However, like I said, the resort is fairly small, so getting around is not cumbersome. Scat Cat's, the French Quarter's lounge, does have an expanded menu offering small plates. A must-try are the Baton Rouge beignets. 3 beignets jazzed up with your choice of Bailey's, Kahlua, or rum chata. You can also do a combination of all 3. They offer specialty New Orleans-themed cocktails and beer. As far as dining offerings, French Quarter does not have table service restaurant anymore, but a short walk will take you to Port Orleans Riverside, which does offer table service dining. A short boat ride to Disney Springs will take you to many of its restaurants. Sassagoula Float Works and Food Factory is open until midnight and offers lots of food stations. You can also enjoy fresh-made beignets, and for a little extra, you can get dipping sauce. You'll have to wait a bit since they are made to order, but oh, it is worth it. Mardi Gras is located by the pool, offering specialty drinks, beer, non-alcoholic refreshments for the kiddos, along with sandwiches and salads. There is also pizza delivery available until midnight, and the menus are located in your room. Something unique and very charming offered at the French Quarter is the option to take the water taxi to Disney Springs. This alternative to the bus service is quite fun. You ride past the Treehouse Villas, Old Key West, and one of the golf courses. It's especially fun to take at night, and the captains are very informative. There are 2 bus platforms located off to the side of the main entrance for theme and water parks, as well as Disney Springs. The pool at French Quarter has a sea serpent named Scales, who is the water slide with King Neptune riding on him. You literally slide down the tongue of the serpent. There is also a water play area for the little kids and a whirlpool spa for the adults. Alligator statues posed with jazz instruments give the feel of a Mardi Gras parade. Unlike other resorts, you are allowed to pool hop with its sister resort, Riverside. On select evenings, they will put up an inflatable screen to watch complimentary screenings of Disney films on the greens in between buildings 5 and 6. There is also a fire pit for old-fashioned family fun as you roast marshmallows by a crackling fire. You can jog along the tranquil Sassagoula River on a 1.7-mile promenade connecting the Riverside and French Quarter resorts, or go on a carriage ride in the evening and watch the sunset over the river. The resort is centrally located and basically across from Epcot. It is also across the street from the Best Friends Pet Care for those of you who will be traveling with your pet.